Today I'm going to show you how to move a MegaSceneryEarth title from one drive to another drive. You might be in a situation where you're running out of space on one drive, or you've purchased a new drive and you want to move your scenery onto the new drive or onto the drive that has more space available. And it really is just a matter of copying the folder and files across to the new drive and making a quick change in your scenery.cfg file. And I'm going to show you how to do it today with Connecticut scenery that we have on our C drive. It's only a small area, so it's going to be very quick to copy across. And I'm going to move it to my D drive. So we've got our folder here, MegaSceneryEarth and Connecticut. On my D drive, there is no MegaSceneryEarth folder, so I'm going to quickly create one. And then I'm going to enter that folder. So here we go here. So you've got D drive, MegaSceneryEarth, and it's empty. Now there are two ways you can move the folder across to the other drive. You can do a cut and paste, which will just move the files. It'll move them from the C drive to the D drive, or you can do a copy and paste. And what that will do, it will copy the files to the D drive. Once you are certain that all the files have copied across, then you can actually then delete the folder on your C drive. Cutting and pasting, which is moving them, will delete the folder once all the files have moved across, or it basically deletes them as it moves the files. If you're sure that you've got plenty of space on that second drive, then just do a cut and paste. If you aren't, and you don't want to get caught where half your files have moved across, because you're going to have some files on one drive, some on the other, and it'll create a bit of a mess for you. So copy and paste is the safest, cut and paste is the quickest. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to use the cut and paste. No, I won't. I'm going to use the copy and paste, because I'll show you how to deal with the remaining folder. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to select copy, and I'm going to right click in the MegaSceneryEarth folder on my D drive, and I'm going to select paste, and it's copying those files across. These are just regular hard drives, but I'm getting about 250 megabits per second. I'm using a utility called Primo Cache, which actually uses an SSD as a cache for your hard drives. So you basically get SSD performance out of your hard drive. It's a really cool software program. You can get that at our sister website at pcaviator.com. Just do a search for Primo Cache. It's only $30, and it is the best software you'll ever buy, in my opinion. We have it on all our systems here in the office, and it just gives you so much more performance out of regular hard drives. So that file has copied across, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the C drive, and I'm going to go right click and delete. So it's actually going to delete that Connecticut directory. Okay, it actually went to the recycle bin. I'm going to empty the recycle bin, because the whole purpose of this example was you were running short on disk space and you don't want to just move it to the recycle bin. So now the next step we're going to do, so the folder is moved across to the D drive. We're going to go into our scenery.cfg file. I keep a shortcut on my desktop. You might want to view the video on how to edit scenery.cfg, because it shows you the location of the scenery.cfg file and so on. But for this video, I'm just going to quickly open it. We're going to scroll down to the bottom where we see our Connecticut entry. It is still pointing to C drive. All we need to do is change the C to D. Okay, because it's the same directory structure, but it's just now on a different drive. And I'm going to close and save, and I'm going to launch my FSX, and it'll just quickly re-index the scenery files. It now knows that Connecticut is on D drive, and that is it, and that's done. And if we go to Scenery Library, we'll see Connecticut is there. And just to show you here, it's now pointing to it on the D drive. You can actually, instead of going into the scenery.cfg file, you can edit your entry here in the scenery library, but with Windows 7 and Windows 10 it does cause problems. It is a bug there either in Windows or in the FSX, which was pretty sure released pre-Windows 7, and there is a bug there with Windows 7. So if you can, just use edit the scenery.cfg file, or you can use one of those graphic interface type utilities such as FS Scenery Config Editor. You could do it that way as well. I've been using PCs for years, so I can quickly just go in and edit the scenery.cfg file. And that is it. We're done. We have moved the Connecticut from C drive to D drive. And that's it. Thank you for watching.